This is such an amazing moment for me because I have listened to you for the last 2 years and my life has just changed dramatically. And when I was 18, 4 years ago, I started listening to The Secret. And I kind of went on this path in my life where it just didn't fulfill me enough, but I still knew it kind of gave me a spark. I knew that there was more. And about 2 years ago, I found your videos on YouTube, and I started watching them and listening to them. And they just took me to places I never thought I could go. And last year, I just got really serious. I started really listening to all of your words and everything that you were saying. In this past year, I've experienced a triple-digit weight loss, and I've turned downstream in my life in so many amazing ways. And I've done things that I never thought I could ever do before, and I was in college and I wasn't feeling satisfied, and even though it was my family would tear them apart, I decided I had a path I had to go on, and so I left school and I left the Midwest and I moved out to Hollywood, and I just started really pursuing my dreams. And now I'm in a place in my life where things are moving really, really fast, and I wake up every day, I'm excited to check my email because new opportunities are coming, and I've started my own business and I'm working with these amazing companies that I'm doing marketing for, and I'm mixing the skills that I have with marketing with inspiring the actual owners of these businesses that are 3 or 4 times my age, but I'm bringing something new to their life that they've never experienced before. And just this moment right now, I'm just so excited because I want more, and I want more to come to me. And right now, I'm kind of at a place where things are moving really, really fast, and it's almost a little overwhelming, but I'm trying to keep going, and I don't want the breaks to come at all.
All right, so stop just a little bit,
okay.
and think about that. Think about that feeling of being overwhelmed, and now move that emotion. In other words, so if overwhelming isn't what you want, what is the emotion that would be the relief of that? What's the emotion? Never mind the details of it, because it's not your job to orchestrate the details. Bliss is a very good term, but it's not the precise relief that you're reaching for from overwhelmment, because it's too big of a jump. So if overwhelmment is what you're feeling, what is a gentle, general statement or desire, emotional desire from overwhelmment? Like it to slow down just a little bit, like to feel more ease, want to take my time, want to enjoy the journey, want to feel the comfort of all of this. I know it's working out. I've been watching it happen. I don't have to do it all this red hot minute. Everything's coming in perfect order. I'm doing a really good job. I don't have to figure it out all at once. It's working out just right for me. I trust the universe. I know what's in my vortex. I know it's coming. It just doesn't need to come all at once. I don't have to figure it all out. I don't have to sort through all of the emails. When something's really right, I know I'll feel it. It will be big enough that I will feel it. I like this emotional journey that I'm on. I like the confidence that I've discovered. I like the resonance that I found with Abraham. I listened to the Abraham for a couple of years before things really started kicking in. Things are really moving well for me. Don't have to do it all this red hot minute. Everything's unfolding just right. Yes. I feel eager about when it does come. I don't want it to all come at once. I want it to reveal itself to me. Better said, I want to see the revelation of it. I want to interpret it, and that's what I'm doing. It's been working out really good. I can't see how it would possibly go wrong. Everything is working out for me so well, it just has to keep working out for me. I really like the way it's unfolding. I can by my willingness to focus in this way, I can slow it down or speed it up whenever I want it to. And right now, I'm slowing it down just a little bit to a comfortable pace.
Yes.
That's all.
And even sometimes when I meditate, it's almost a feeling that's so intense. It's like the feeling where you talk about, like, inside of us we have the power that creates worlds is pumping through our veins. And when I quiet my mind, sometimes I'll stay focused and I'll kind of just listen, as you said, like to the buzz of the refrigerator or the air conditioner, and I'll get into this timeless place where in my mind I feel a power inside of me that's stronger than like a lightning bolt or the fastest roller coaster.
Well, here's the thing. as that.
It's fun sometimes, but then other times I want to stay there and I want to like get deeper into it.
But here's the thing. Don't try to manage that, and let that be an emotional experience too. Because when it feels like tension, when it feels like more energy than you know what to do with, then there's resistance within you, and it's the resistance that you're feeling. So that's when you say, easy does it, all is well. I'm willing to allow this. This isn't my job to make this happen. The energy is flowing. I can just be easy about it. I can just softly allow this. Everything's working out just right. This isn't for me to figure out. This isn't for me to orchestrate. My job is allowing. My job is allowing. My job is allowing. I'm not taking this energy and focusing it. I'm receiving this energy and allowing it. And it's working. You see what we're getting at?
Yes, I do.
When you feel that energy and there's tension in it, you're trying too hard.
Okay.
So just, and that's a manifestation that's letting you know that. In other words, you know the feeling of tension or tug of war. You know the feeling of angst. You know the feeling of ease. You know the feeling of relief. You know the feeling of ease. And so this Esther remembers when she first began receiving us, it was like a toe in the light socket experience. It was more than her body was ready for, and it was not pleasant. But it took a little bit of adjusting to that. In other words, if you don't know what you don't want, you can't know what you do want. And so she was just saying, bring it on. And then she said, never mind. Yeah. It was too much, you see, more than she would. Or if she was not up to speed, if she would wait too far into the day until she had some angst in her experience, and then she would meditate, then when our energy, which she was accustomed to summoning, would meet that angst, then there was that sort of feeling. So she began discovering that if she would do it first thing in the morning or in the middle of the night when she would awaken was a really good time, because she was already in that place of ease and flow and allowing, you see. So just play with it, but let the way you feel be the manifestation that is most on your mind.
Because I really want that energy to
everything
come.
else will follow.
I want to have constant access to it, even more.
Well, you do
and
have
more.
constant. You have constant.
But the more intenseness of it, but not too intense. But you see,
think about what you said. You have constant access to it.
Yes.
But think about what you just said, which was all completely accurate, vividly true, and we want to walk through it with you just to show you what you already know. You listened for a couple of years until you found resonance with the energy. Yes. Resonance. It took a little while to find that, you see. And that's the operative word. It's that alignment, that allowing, that resonance. That's what you're reaching for, and everything else follows. So you can feel when you're summoning more than you're allowing, or you can feel when you're not summoning as much as you want. In other words, you have control of all of that just by the power of focus. The power and the power of focus, really, it's so simple. It's in this simple range. I can focus specifically negative. I can focus specifically positive. I can focus generally negative. I can focus generally positive. But the trend is from specific to general to general to specific. So when you've got that sort of angst feeling and you try to get more specific, it just makes it more and more tense. So that's when you want to go general for sure, as we just demonstrated through our words. Just relax. Okay. Esther found 2 words that really served her when she was at her point of allowing that you are at now. Yes. The first word, to goose it up, to make the energy come more, was, I'm willing. Oh boy, that lit her up. Because when she'd say, I'm willing, that meant I'm willing and wanting it now.
Yes.
So the other word that she found was ease and flow. Ease and flow. Because she could feel when she was summoning more than she was allowing, and she could feel when she wasn't summoning as much as she wanted. So it's just playing it, but in very general terms, you see.
Yes, and I just remember when I was 385 pounds before I started losing weight. For years of my life, I was like trapped in that, and I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't allow it to happen, and it was almost like time was in a way holding me hostage because I wanted it to happen, but I was getting fed up with how long it was taking. And then with my weight loss, I kind of just let everything go and just let it happen each day at a time. And as I work out and I exercise, it's like that. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
So are you saying that when it wasn't working, you were comparing where you were to where you wanted to be,
yes.
and feeling the discord in that.
Yes.
And when it started working, you made peace with where you were.
Exactly.
Very wise.
Thank you. Thank you.